Hello and welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Today I will be creating a HOGLIN farm, butcher, and just building some other homes over there. But first, my tools and armor could really use an upgrade, so let's get on that. Our first step into that is to actually get enough diamonds for a full set of diamond armor. Oh, first diamonds. Let's see how many are there. That looking to be about 6 diamonds. Let's see, is there anything else around? No, I don't think so. Well, that is a good start. I already had 14 diamonds from my previous mining. Oh, that's good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 9? Yo, that is actually great. That's a weird sound. Anyways. Oh my gosh, this isn't the back rooms. Why do they feel the need to put those in the game? Oh. Well, perfect timing. I guess that has to stay in the video. Oh, I almost missed those. And that was 45 minutes of gathering diamonds. Now it's time to actually start making all the things. Including enchanting things in bookshelves, which is going to be annoying. First, we gotta make our sword, axe, pickaxe, second pickaxe, shovel, and not you. I think I'm looking pretty sick in this diamond armor. Just kidding, it's kinda okay. It's not... It's it, you know? But it's gonna look really good when I get armor trims and have it enchanted. So speaking of enchanting, let's go get that set up. So right now I'm hunting down hoglins. Kind of ironic because, because I need bookcases, can't get those in anywhere else. But now it is time for the second installment of How Many Times Can This Fool Die? Alright, I need to wait for that sugarcane to grow a little bit more, but for now, I have the enchanting table. I'm gonna place it inside this house. Or what will be a house. Alright, we finally have the 15 bookshelves. Time to go place those in our enchanting area. Alright, for the moment of truth. Yes, level 30 upgrades. Now, all we have to do is start to enchant. Alright, first one, Silk Touch. Alright, pretty good. Next one, Fortune 3, back to back. Let's try that again. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. Now let's get Smite 4. Nah. Need looting. Alright, pretty good shovel. I think this will be the last one. Oh! Oh, that's good. It could be better, obviously. I think you can get looting 3 and sharpness 5, but that should be pretty good. And the rest, we'll have to farm some for later, but right now we have pretty good. The Hoglin farm will be good so I can have infinite food and leather, which is very important as I was running out of both of those constantly. So let's go start doing that. But first, welcome to today's schematic segment. Today's topic, the Hoglin farm. The first step in a farm is to figure out the rules for spawning. In this case, that would be that they need to be in a crimson forest, they can't spawn on nether wart blocks, and they also are able to spawn in any light level. So if we have the right placement of torches, piglets just can't spawn. Next step is how do we kill them all? In this case, we're funneling them down by using warp fungi, which scares hoglins into the killing chamber. The nether wart is important here because it's one of the 2 blocks that they can pathfind to but not spawn on. Then, they fall, get cooked by the lava, and have their cooked pork chops and leather picked up. For my world, it's going to be a 2-chamber design that produces around 1,600 cooked pork chops per hour and 300 leather per hour. That being said, let's go gather those materials, which I should have easy access to already. I am back, and I am here on this AFK platform. And down here is the farm. It is running really well. In fact, you can see some spawning right now. I only really need to run this like once for about an hour, and then I'll be set for pretty much a year. Not actually, but you know what I mean. This produces just so much cooked pork chop and leather that I don't think I'll have to AFK it for a while. And that brings me on to what I'm going to be doing next. Alright, I am back in my town, if you can call it that. And I have the palette for my next build, this butcher shop. We're going to have mud on the bottom, just for like a layer for a trim. Then we'll have a variation of stripped jungle wood and jungle planks. We'll have an orange terracotta like roof thing, where we'll have the big letters, you know? And we'll have a bunch of vegetation around it. And with that, let's start gathering. And we are finally back again, this time with all our materials gathered up. So why don't we just jump ahead and start building. During the inspiration process of making this build, I found a really cool painter named, sorry if I'm butchering this, but I think her name was Sheila Cottrell. Don't come at me if that's wrong. But she just has these nice like building of a Western style. And as you can see right now, there's that like little red bit on the house. That is inspired by some of her paintings where on the sides they have like this like cool little vegetation, and that's just the general vibe that I got from them in something that I was doing to this. That being said, I am trying to add a lot more vegetation, like you can see now these leaves on the side, and you know, just all these like planters and stuff, just to make it look less barren and to add a little more depth to each build. I also want to, going forward, to have a upload schedule that's more similar to like every second and fourth Saturday of the month I will upload, just to keep myself going. But if I don't reach that, then that's okay. I don't really care. I'll upload it a few days late, but the general thing is to aim for the second and fourth Saturday of each thing. Alright, I'm just gonna let the time lapse finish at this point. I'm just yapping. After that lengthy time lapse, the butcher shop is officially done. Now, if we just back up a little and go into free cam, we can see the little sign thing that are in most Wild West builds. But as we move further in, at first we got like a little carpet, and then we have all the items they sell. I didn't really have any stakes, so I just kind of put random stuff there. Over here, just some storage. And right here is like a little dining area, just in case you want, or just sitting area. Here are some little potted plants. And we have like a little counter. And back here's even more storage, and there's more storage up here. We got like the cross beams. And overall, I think this looks really nice, especially this like doorway. It's really cool. And there's just something that I like about this build, especially right here, how it kind of like leads you up, you know? And we have these little like red things. I don't know exactly what they are, but I just wanted to add like a little bit of color, as I may have said in the time lapse about the painter. That's not it for today, because now we have to make some housing. Specifically over here, we're gonna create an inn. So let's go quickly grab materials for that, and I'll start building this. And we are back from that extensive material gathering session. Over here we have our spruce, oak, warped? I don't know what to call it. And our stones, including some like mossy variants. Right here, it's gonna be a small inn. I believe I'll have only like 1 or 2 rooms, and on the downstairs it'll be like a little lobby with the whole like reception desk and stuff. And there'll be like a little downstairs area where they'll have like storage and stuff. I'm probably not gonna put anything in there. Maybe I'll put some like potions or something, so it's like a brewery or whatever thing. But overall, it's just gonna look good. But without further ado, let's get into the build. And I am done. That is the hotel all finished. Inn, hotel, whatever you want to call it. Now, I actually really enjoyed making it, mainly because it just felt like the butcher shop, like the style, but I just got better at the style, you know? I think this looks better than this, you know? Now, as you're walking up to it, you can see the nice little terraforming I like to do. And you get into the little reception area. We got some tables for eating and stuff. Just some little desk areas, just, I don't know, to make it so the corners look less ugly. And over here, it's a little reception desk, you know. Down here, though, is the basement. It's not really much, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, but it still looks really cool, you know? It makes sense. Then, if we go over here, and up these stairs, we get to the actual rooms. This room and the other one are practically identical except for the windows. You see this window has a little planter box with some warped whatever it's called. We got a nice little shroom light, we got our beds, our desk, and a little chair. And on our balcony, and whatever, I'm getting ADHD'd. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but over here it's pretty much the same thing. Bed, table, desk, and chair. A little potted plant, a little shroom light. And over here we have a little potted azalea leaf. Flowering azalea leaf, to be specific. Then over on this back side, I just did some nice detailing with the windows looking a little nice. We have a little flower pot thing. Just in general, this whole area as a whole, I think it turned out really nice. Like, I could probably, if I have some slabs real quick, yeah, I could probably maybe just add like this to add a little bit more detail and stuff, but overall, I think it turned out really good. Actually, let's turn that to stairs. Alright, yeah, so that looks good, but this is where I'm gonna end it for today's episode. We made 2 little house things, and we made an automatic hoglin farm, giving us around 1,000 pork chops and 300 leather per hour. So, goodbye.